All right there. Well, Stephan is on the 6-week program, and yeah, I'm really interested to see what his mindset was before he started, where he's at now, and his general experience so far. Stephan, would you like to tell us what it's been about for you?
Sure. Well, before I started the program, I had made a few changes in my life, starting last year, just in terms of diet and eating. But it wasn't something that I could stick to consistently. And I had tried to go back to the gym a little bit, but I didn't have a program to follow. So it was a little bit haphazard. I was a little bit timid of the free weights. So I was sticking mostly to machines and just spending some time on the treadmill. And because it wasn't a clear program, I wasn't really seeing any real results, because I was just kind of bouncing around in the gym, spending a lot of time, but not accomplishing a whole lot. And then I would slip out of the good eating habits and just go back to indulging in baked goods and ice cream. So it was really tough. Initially, I dropped a lot of weight, but I was not building any muscle. And then before any of this even started in years prior, I've never been small. I've always been quite overweight, and I would say, since childhood, basically. And then my mindset has really changed over time, and I'm a big believer that there's big connections between mind and body. And so to continue to improve my mindset, I wanted to just improve physically as well. So that's kind of what got me to the point of being ready. And then it was just by chance Facebook post that I saw and clicked and read a little bit more, and yeah, that got me into the program.
So, interesting. So what about the program that you like so far?
I like the structure. I do very well with a plan. Routine is key. One of the things I learned very early in this program is fail to plan, plan to fail. And so planning out my meals for the week, planning out my exercise routines for the week, knowing exactly what I'm going to do day by day, it just adds that level of predictability. And then it's not, oh, well, should I go to the gym? I don't know. It's just wake up, do the morning routine, get to the gym, come back, finish off the morning routine, walk the dogs, go to work, whatever it is. So I wouldn't say it's an easy program, but it is very simple once it's set up and everything is there for you. And that's the other thing too. I didn't have to spend days and weeks researching, what food should I eat, what routine should I do, because that was planned for me. And that was the real appeal, just kind of being told to do this, following it, and then very quickly seeing results within the first week or two. There was some pretty great results happening. So.
Okay, would you describe more of a lifestyle change?
Yeah, definitely. So it's being very conscious of a lot of things that you might have taken for granted before. So not just mindlessly snacking. That's always been a big problem for me. I have a lot of desk time at work. And then also just eating a lot more cleanly and feeling, decent. I was probably eating a lot of foods my body didn't particularly care for. And so even though I ate something maybe on a Saturday because I wanted to indulge, I would still feel that sometimes Monday and even into Tuesday. And so that's changed a lot. Being more conscious of my, the time I'm spending during the day, how I'm spending it, and trying to get more sleep. That's the biggest one for me.
Okay, good. As far as your results, I looked at your result this morning. Since we started, I calculated almost 5 kilos. It's 5
Yes.
kilos in how many weeks, sorry?
In 4 weeks.
4 weeks, 5 kilos in 4 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, how's that been? How do you feel? What about other people? What do they think?
Good, yeah. Well, it's 5 kilos, and I think somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 inches off my waist as well. So I can't remember this morning I did the measurements, it was 37 or 38 down from the 40s. So that's been a really huge drastic drop, just in terms of even how I dress myself, what clothes I can wear and where I wear them, not having to wear pants really low because of, a belly that they just can't reach around and things like that. So the 5 kilo drop has also been accompanied by a real uptake in muscle. So losing that weight, I feel, of course lighter, but with the development of the muscle, just stronger in general, able to get through days more easily. And yeah, definitely, especially this past week, comments from coworkers have really started to come in. My boss took me aside the other night before I left to go home, because he had this puzzled concern, because he said to me something along the lines of, your belly disappeared, are you sure you're eating? Or are you sick? And I said, no, I'm just I'm training a lot. He's like, okay, because you look very healthy. And he was telling me that he didn't think I was sick because I looked so good, but he couldn't understand how I would be able to, drop weight and change physically this much in such a short period of time, that it was so noticeable.
That's pretty awesome. I've never ever heard that from anybody at all. So mostly the experience has been positive.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's been a couple of mornings where I've thought to myself, geez, I really, I would rather just lay here than go to the gym, especially a couple mornings this week where I've been feeling under the weather. But I find actually dragging myself to the gym, by the time I'm there and, come out of the change room and everything, and get done with the workout, I'm jazzed that I did it, because I have that energy to get through the rest of my day. And I would regret it more if I didn't do it. So.
Yeah, I'm particularly noticing your face. Your face has actually changed shape drastically.
Yeah.
You had a set of sunglasses when I first saw you in a photo, and the sunglasses fit your face snugly. Now they're too big for your face. So that's really awesome. Well, thanks very much for that.
Thanks.
What would you say to anyone who's thinking about it?
Do it. Be ready, be dedicated, and see it through. First week or two might be tough, but by week 3 and 4, you're going to see such amazing results. You'll want to go on for another 10 weeks.
Cheers. Have a good one.